show you guys my newest sculpture. It's a little bit odd because, so I'm not typically very emotional about art at all. And by emotional, I mean I don't have much emotion that is quote unquote traditional expressed in my art, or don't have like art that represents an emotion, if you want to call it that. So yeah, it's a little bit different for me with this one because this piece is super emotional to me. And I don't know, my wife loves it, and I don't know if she loves it, she likes it. People in the neighborhood like it. I'm not, I don't know, I really, I'll probably never get rid of this piece, just FYI. It's not for sale, but I don't know that I really particularly like it. So let's see if I can get you guys, because I have to. So here it is. People say I look like a face. It wasn't intended to be a face at all. So that's kind of the gist of what it is right there. This piece is very, very different because of a number of things. One, I just mentioned the emotional side of it, but two, also, there's an aspect of it that was driven by that emotional side of it. The emotional side of it that drove this sculpture was the fact that I did not finish it like I normally would. Oftentimes I would go through a super fine finishing and super fine sanding process to get this all done. This time I did not. I did super fine finishing, quote unquote I didn't do super fine finishing. I found that with a lot of these, with the oils I use, 220 is about as fine as I need to get for the outdoor stuff. And so that's where I stopped on a bunch of it. But inside, some of them I sanded, some of them I did not. But I chose that based on the feel, not on need or laziness. Also, like the crack, I didn't clean out, which I sometimes do. The block down here, which is ash, which in the past I had super fine finished up to like 600 or 800 grit. Been sitting outside for a long time. The blackening on it is not actually burning this time. The blackening on it this time is actually screen print ink, because I actually screen printed this block of wood. And then I let it sit outside, and the inks rolled down through the rain and created these runs on it. And instead of trying to get all that off and get rid of it, I just left it. I don't know. I once again really don't like this piece. It irks me just looking at it, but I connect with it for some reason. It's been a tough few months for a lot of reasons. I'm shutting down my company and looking for other work at the moment, so there's that stress on it, because I've just got to, make a living like everybody. But I needed to get out of that company, and so I'm doing that. And this piece almost went in the scrap pile a bunch of times. I've been working on this upper chunk right here for about 6 months, and just off and on. And I really wanted to throw it away, and I just couldn't bring myself to throw it away. And so here we are with it. The nails. So all this has stories to it, and I resonate with it too much is the problem, I think. That's what my wife says. That's why I don't like it, because I resonate really aggressively with this piece. And so all of those nails are horseshoe nails. I have some more. Let me see if I can show you guys with the camera. I have more up under there to hold it in. The drill bit was too big for the bar, which I knew. I didn't have a smaller bit, this time to make the hole smaller. So I just over drilled it, and I was originally going to epoxy it, and then I decided I didn't want to use epoxy. And so I started cramming wedges of wood down in there, and I didn't like that. And then I remembered I had these horseshoe nails. So there we go with that. And this upper piece is made out of silver poplar. And hey JJ, how's it going? Nice to have you on. And yeah, it's, I don't know, like I said, it resonates a little bit too much with me, maybe, is the problem. Let me see if I can get you guys a better view of this. I'm gonna try to, I can't get it, I can't ever get my camera to swing around, so I don't know what's going on with that. But there it is. It's on a 24-inch pedestal with a 1 1/8 inch rod outside diameter, and then it's offset on that pedestal, of course, and the pedestal has a huge crack in it. This is a solid piece of ash, and this is old silver poplar that came from a tree that I had to remove in the local area. So that's kind of what we got going on with this guy. I don't know where he's going to end up in the long run, but right now I'm going to have him here just so he's stable and doesn't get blown over in the wind. And we will go from there. Hope you guys like the sculpture. Hope you guys are being safe out there, and hope you guys are inspired to be creative yourself. Just remember, no matter if you love or hate it, sculpting and being creative is an important part of life if you're a creative person. So don't give up. Stay in there. Keep creating. Talk to you guys later. Bye.